This is a video about 5 luxury items that And Just Like That made me want, and I never wanted it before I watched the movie, the series. So I actually should preface this video by saying if you don't want any spoilers and you have yet to watch And Just Like That, maybe you should stop the video right now and watch it later on. Hi guys! Welcome to my channel. For today's video, I decided to try out something different. As you can tell, we are filming in my little bag shelf here. It was originally a bookshelf, but it has since been converted into a bag shelf, as you can tell. I just thought I'd give you guys some eye candy because I'd like to talk about 5 luxury items that And Just Like That made me want. As you can tell, most of those items are going to be bags. Let's just kick off with bag number 1, which is the Fendi Baguette bag. That purple sequin bag, oh my god. I used to think that it was the taggiest thing ever, and I know that the original Sex and the City, Carrie always had that interesting balance and tension in the way she dressed, where it was bordering on tacky, but it wasn't. It was just extremely expressive and fun, which is what fashion should be about. But anyway, I digress. Everybody has always wanted one since Carrie Bradshaw had her iconic purple sequined baguette bag from the original Sex and the City series. And so much so that there has been a whole episode about how she gets robbed and the robber wants the bag because he knows that it's a very precious bag. I mean, he knows it's worth a lot of money. But actually, interestingly enough, I'm just gonna get my little book here. They actually bring back this bag in episode 3 when she decides to walk herself home. Anyway, she's wearing this like also kind of sequined multicolored dress underneath, and she's carrying that purple bag. And instead of going home to her apartment with Big, she decides to walk with that bag to her old house. And I thought that was just so symbolic that they took the whole thing, her story out full circle and brought her back home with that Fendi Baguette bag. In episode 9, they have the Fendi Baguette bag with the sequins, but in pink. And it's this really nice shade of pink. And I think if I were to buy this bag, I would actually get it in the pink because it matches my wardrobe more, or my color choices. Because God knows I can't do purple. And I think it was that episode where, in episode 9, that part where she and Seema want to go to a club to celebrate Seema's birthday, but they get rejected. I think it's near the beginning of the episode. And they end up in a restaurant. And Seema, they have a toast over champagne, and Seema says it's her 54th birthday. But I don't know about you, I wasn't looking at anything but Carrie's bag, the pink one that's slung on her chair, on her chair in that scene, and I was like, is that a Fendi Baguette sequin bag? It had, and it was, so yeah, I think I really want that one. Okay, let's move on. The second bag that I want because of And Just Like That is Seema's Lanvin, am I pronouncing this correctly? Seema's Lanvin Pencil Cat Bag. Now, Lanvin is a very old-fashioned fashion house, a French fashion house, but I never actually paid much attention to Lanvin until And Just Like That, where there's this scene, right, it's in episode 7, where she is actually filmed sitting with the 3 other women, Miranda, Charlotte, and Carrie. So that kind of tells you that Seema is meant to be Samantha's replacement, even though, God forbid, we all know that Samantha cannot be replaced. Anyway, there's a camera that pans onto that scene where they're sitting together, and for some reason the cat bag is kind of like in the foreground. I know it's blurred out at some point, but I was just like, what bag is that? That bag is gorgeous. There's this sculptural quality to the handle of the cat. And I don't know if you watch Super Daker, and he does And Just Like That reviews. I think he made a very good analysis of Seema because she's meant to be Samantha's replacement, but he actually talked about Seema being this regal cat, and I completely agree. And that bag definitely represented Seema to a T, because it's so regal. It's not trite. It's not, you know, it's not gimmicky. It's somehow really beautiful. That gold sculptural quality, and the cat itself has patterns on it. So I think the gold handle of the cat, it's inlaid with some kind of enamel, like black patches, you know, maybe like a leopard or a cheetah, that kind of a cat. It's called the Lanvin Pencil Calfskin Bag. No, it's called the Lanvin Pencil Cat Bag. And it's made of this smooth, almost shiny calfskin leather, and it looks really luxurious, and it's a structured bag. I've seen this bag also in a hobo shape, which looks nice and very off the moment. But I think if I were to buy a Lanvin cat bag, I would definitely consider the pencil bag. Maybe because it looks like pencil box, that's why it's called pencil. Who knows? But that's the bag that I want. Moving on, let's talk about the third bag that I want. And that is the Valentino Rockstar bag. The correct term is the Valentino Roman Stud, the top handle bag, or the handle bag. It's a mouthful, but anyway, you know what I mean. It's that remake of the Valentino Rockstar, but instead of it being small, they blow it up into a huge giant size, and they also blow up the quilting, so it's magnified. And yeah, it appears in episode 4, and again Seema is carrying it. I know Seema's style and my style are like worlds apart. She's too classy to me. For me, she's too elegant. But I don't know why her bag has definitely made my list. And this bag is made of Napa leather. It's in this brown chocolate, and it looks so good. I've seen it in the cream, which I really like, and the pale blue, and I can't remember if I've seen it in a green, but the green really makes me want one. But let's move on. The fourth item that I would really like is the Bulgari bag that Seema carries, yes. And this one is white. It is the Serpenti Forever bag, and this bag has been on my radar because and even though I don't particularly like snakes, I'm not scared of snakes, I'm not afraid of them, but somehow the more I appreciate luxury, the more I'm starting to feel drawn to the Bulgari line. They make fantastic jewelry, and their bags just scream old world glamour. You know, like, it's not something that you buy with the intention to sell, and it's such a luxurious piece. It's definitely an evening bag, and it's an evening bag that I think I would probably get in the green or the white. I know, I'm kind of obsessed with those two colors. And lastly, the fifth item that I want from And Just Like That would be Manolo Blahniks, yes. I don't have a pair of Manolo Blahniks, and for the longest time, I don't believe in luxury footwear. But the Manolo Blahniks have always stood out to me since the original Sex and the City show, because, you know, Carrie Bradshaw basically has a lot of them. But maybe I was pretty young when I used to watch them, and they didn't really speak to me. But now that I'm older, I feel like this might suit my lifestyle. This is a good pair to have, and I know that the blue ones are really beautiful, but I might actually like them in green or hot pink. So yeah, I think those are the 5 items. I know the Manolo Blahniks are just quintessential Sex and the City, and everybody wants a pair. I'd probably get the Hangisi pumps in the 70 mm heel, and not the one that's 105, because I think that one is extremely high. Anyway, I know these are the items. These are the 5 items that I have been thinking of non-stop since this series has released, and now that it's ended on the 3rd of February, I'm not sure what's gonna fill the void, the fashion void, and maybe I might rewatch Sex and the City, but how about you? What would you be doing? Alright, I just want to come up here and talk about some honorary mentions. I noticed Charlotte's bobby bag and I thought it was very suitable for Charlotte to carry this creamy white bobby bag with this nice detailing down the sides. Yeah, and the bobby bag's been on my radar, and believe me, watching it makes me want it even more. This second honorary mention goes to Miranda's Loewe bags. She has the puzzle, no, not the puzzle. She has the hammock bag and I think the balloon bag. The balloon bag I saw in the natural tan color, a light tan color, and this like chartreuse, you know, it's like a yellowish, greenish, bright, light color, and I actually like the balloon bag quite a bit. Other than that, everything that LTW wears, I just love. I think LTW, like, what was her name? Lisa Todd Wexler. She's Charlotte's friend, and she's like one of the most beautiful ladies I've ever seen. She has these piercing eyes, and she can pull off any kind of fashion. Things that border on ridiculous, I think looks amazing on her. She was wearing in that, I think episode 9 or 10? 9, the one with the painting, and she was wearing this safari suit. Oh yeah, it's called the Moschino Safari Essential Kit, and it's got all this stuff all over her, and it's just, and she wore it with this like safari colored tie-high lace-up boots, and she looked amazing. Anyway, I really like LTW's fashion. My favorite outfit that Carrie wore was the date night outfit, and that one at, I think on the Strike 2 date with the Peter guy, she wore this like see-through lace embellished black and white top with like a matching lacy black bra underneath with this gorgeous poofy A-line skirt, and she just looks so amazing in that scene. If I were to choose 5 bags instead of the Manolo Blahniks, bag number 5 that I would really want would be Carrie's Gucci Balenciaga Hacker Project bag, the Hourglass bag. Yes, I've seen that bag a few times on her, and when the Balenciaga and Gucci Hacker Project came up, I wasn't interested in any of their items. I thought, oh, it all looks kind of fake, but fun, but not like, and I appreciated it, but it wasn't like, oh, I'm about to drop like thousands of dollars on this fake looking collaboration. That's really growing on me. I think I want one. It's not easy to get, and I'm glad, because I am hoping not to buy any more bags till July this year, and we'll see where that takes me. Anyway, thank you for watching, and thank you for staying tuned and seeing me ramble on, and I hope you have a wonderful day ahead. Bye!